Hello and welcome into the Max Stern Athletic Center. I'm Yehoshua Segal, joined by the one and only Zach Tuchman. Zach, good evening to you.
Good evening to you too, Yehoshua. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, a bit bittersweet. This might be our last time broadcasting together from the Max Stern Athletic Center, but we'll see. We'll get into it over the course of the game in terms of playoff seedings and so on and so forth. Let's talk about Thursday night. A big win. Number 24, Yeshiva took down number 5 ranked University of St. Joe's, Connecticut, and the first ever ranked win for Yeshiva.
Yeah, like you said, it's the first time that YU's beaten a ranked opponent in their history. They started a little bit slow on the defensive end, giving up 45 points in the first half, but they really turned it around in the second half and helped them come out with a victory.
And who are some of those key factors that really played a role in getting the win?
Yeah, on the offensive end, it was the big three of Gabe Leifer, Eitan Halper, and Ryan Terrell. They scored 61 of the Maccabees' 87 points. Now on the defensive end, can we talk about the bun, Jordan Armstrong, with 7 blocks in the game.
Yeah, love the nickname. Tonight, YU draws St. Joseph's, but of Brooklyn. A lot of St. Joseph's flying around. What do we know about them?
Yeah, I mean, they've had a tough season. They've won 2 conference games, though, against Purchase and against Maritime. YU's going to need to be careful. They've had some success of late.
And in terms of individuals on St. Joseph's Brooklyn, who can we expect to see a big game from tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you have to watch out for Mikos. Mikos averages 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Puts up some big numbers. And Sirakis as well, a good defender and great shooter.
Let's move to the YU side. In terms of getting it done for Yeshiva, what are the keys to the game?
Yeah, so first and foremost, it's going to be foul-free defense. YU has not been so great defensively of late, but they're going to make sure to not foul St. Joseph's Brooklyn. When they've had their 2 wins, they've got to the foul line 25 times and 42 times respectively. YU's going to need to make sure to stay hot from three-point line as well. Eitan Halper particularly, 7 3-pointers in the last game. When he's hot, YU a really tough team to stop. And lastly, with the Skyline playoffs just around the corner, YU's going to want to make sure to take care of the little things like not turning the ball over and things like that. YU averages 14 turnovers a game. They want to stay under that number here tonight.
It is also senior night. Seniors will be honored shortly on the other side of this break. We thank you for joining us. Basketball coming up here on Max Live.
Baruchim Habayim. Welcome to Yeshiva University, where our core Torah values shape everything we do and guide us toward a better tomorrow. In the classroom and the lab, in the Beit Midrash, on the court, on Shabbat, and all around the city, New York City. Grow at your own pace with smaller class sizes, research opportunities on and off campus, over 150 clubs, 15 D3 NCAA teams, and top-tier internships at companies like Bloomberg, Google, and Facebook. Our Bayit is your Bayit. When it's time to play, and when it's time to pray. When you have a craving, when you need a break, when you celebrate, and when you shine. Come on in and meet your chavruta, your teammates, your professors, this guy. Connect with people from down the street and from down under. With over 80% of students receiving financial aid, Yeshiva University distributes more than $45 million annually to ensure that a YU education is affordable for all. Make YU your home base, and you've got all the bases covered. From first base to playing base, from this kind of base to the base medrash.
Come on, that's a stretch.
You can get where you're going faster with our Pathways programs, dual degrees, and partnerships. And when you're ready for the workforce, we've got you covered with a network of over 70,000 alumni. An astounding 94% of students are employed in grad school or both within 6 months of graduation. We are student-driven, outcome-driven, value-driven, deeply rooted, and forward-focused. Oh, and we also have all this. What are you waiting for? Experience YU and step into your future.
When I was in 9th grade, someone told me to give up on ball. He told me, basketball will only take you so far in life. You're not going to make it to the NBA, he said. What he was missing is that making it to the NBA isn't the only reason why we play. The game of basketball leaves you with so much more and just the game itself. The life lessons and friendships that are made while playing the game will outlive the game and can last a lifetime.
Did you know that 90% of low back pain and sciatica can be treated without surgery? After a detailed evaluation, our physical therapists use gentle, hands-on techniques to alleviate most forms of low back pain. Our physicians have expertise in medication management, as well as a variety of interventional techniques, including trigger point injections. By utilizing a combination of these options, we can help you today. PM&R, the proud sponsor of Yeshiva University Athletics. Let us help you reach your goals at one of our 5 locations in New York and New Jersey.
Welcome back in to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Again, I'm Yehoshua Segal, joined by Zach Tuchman. We will have senior night presentations coming up.
Yeah, it should be exciting. I mean, a great end to the regular season career of many of these players that have contributed a lot to YU's recent success. So always great to honor the seniors.
And as we'll talk about tonight, the seeding for the Skyline Conference playoffs is set. YU will be the number 3 seed in the conference. And what that means is they have an automatic home playoff game Tuesday night. And then depending on who wins and loses, Thursday night and Sunday, obviously, the championship if they advance.
Yeah, I mean, a tough road ahead for YU. They happen to be undefeated on the road this season, so maybe a little road cooking better than home cooking this season, potentially. But never easy to win on the road. We're looking forward to the playoffs next week.
And I think what we're looking for tonight is, I think part of the last few weeks about this YU team, the story has been, could they get hot at the right time? Could they play? Could they gel? Could they look good for 40 straight minutes? And I think that's what we need to see tonight. Again, they've lost against some opponents they should have beaten. And I think that's really what we're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It was pretty evident that YU seemed to have lost a little bit of confidence in themselves, starting with the Wesleyan game and then the Farmingdale and St. Joseph's Long Island. But, I mean, what better way to get your confidence back than knocking off the last undefeated remaining team in Division III on Thursday? I expect to see YU playing a lot of confidence here tonight.
Senior night, and the McAfee family will be celebrating all of the YU seniors. And again, all family members of tonight's seniors, please report to the corner of the YU bench. But first, we'd like to recognize the 2 seniors on the St. Joe's Bears men's basketball team. The first senior is a 6'5" senior from Freehold, New Jersey. Number 5, Chris Mikos.
You see Chris Mikos being honored by Greg Fox and Yeshiva here. The 2 seniors on the St. Joseph Brooklyn Bears team playing in their final game.
Is a 6'3" senior from Brooklyn. Number 15, Richie Simon. Congratulations on great careers to Chris and Richie. And now, fans, it is time for a special group of guys who has propelled the Yeshiva basketball program to new heights by earning a #1 ranking from D3 Hoops and riding a 50-game winning streak, which is the second longest in the history of Division III, which has included the Skyline Conference Championship and victories in the 2020 NCAA tournament. We're going to begin by honoring 2 individuals who have helped this program behind the scenes. Their hard work in helping the team prepare for the games has not been unnoticed. They are not only hard workers, but great people who have earned the respect of players and coaches. Congratulations to our team managers, Jacob Finkelstein and
hear the big hand for R.A. Halpert, coming from long-time Yeshiva University basketball fame, grandson of former coach Jonathan Halpert, and joined by some other family members as well.
Yeah, we hope to interview his dad here tonight. R.A. Halpert getting his first career start here tonight. We expect big things out of him. He's a great teammate. Max liked to talk about how great he is during practice.
Bun getting his call out.
Yeah, I mean, gotta love the Bun. He's gonna be an X factor down the stretch if YU wants to make things interesting. Look for him, and he's starting tonight as well. Graduate student, D2 transfer from Oberlin.
Yeah, here comes the Lone Jakubowicz, as you heard Greg Fox call out on the PA, the human victory cigar.
Yeah, I gotta love a Lone Jakubowicz. He's not a kid who's played basketball his whole life, only picked up in the last couple of years. The improvement and strides he's made on the court in the last couple of years has been very impressive.
Also puts on a show during pregame, that's for sure.
Our next graduating senior is also been with the team for 3 years. This individual earned a spot on the NBB honors board in 2020-21. A year prior, he made 8 points and had 3 steals at St. Joe's, Long Island, and he scored 4 points to help YU earn the team's first ever NCAA tournament victory over WPI. Graduating with a degree in marketing and also was a member of the YU basketball team. He played for the sport as from Valley Village, California, number 1, Max Leibowitz.
Max Leibowitz, Mrs. Terrell also making an appearance for him as well.
Yeah, Max Leibowitz with Mrs. Terrell and Max's wife. Always nice to have some family members at the game, especially during senior night. Max, of course, Ryan's high school teammate from Valley Torah.
Up next, we have a 4-year player. This individual is known for tenacious defense, leadership, and clutch 3-point shooting. Last year, he responded to the NBC honors board and was an all-metropolitan honoree. He's averaged 32 points in his career high, scored almost 6 assists and 5 steals in seasons. He scored double figures during both YU NCAA tournament victories in 2020. In fact, 2 nights ago, he led all players with 23 points, including 7 from 10 from three-point range, to lead Yeshiva to a victory over number 5 St. Joseph. This track captain has added 634 career points on 50% shooting from the field, and will be graduating with a degree in finance and a master's in marketing from Los Angeles, California. Number 15,
Eitan Halpert getting a big hand, especially after last Thursday night's performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Eitan Halpert, one of the key cogs helping YU come out victorious. Eitan told us that he doesn't have any family in attendance here tonight, but he does have his boy, Josh Elliott's son.
Yeah, family is family, you know.
The day our next honoree walked through the YU doors was the day the men's basketball program became a national power. He arrived midway through the 2017-18 season. At the time, YU was out of playoff spot in the Skyline standings, and Tuchman rallied to earn the number 4 seed and ultimately their first league title at NCAA Big Program 3. He earned most outstanding player honors at the Skyline Championship after YU won its second league title in 2020. The honors and accolades
Gabe Leifer getting a massive hand, well deserved. And just by the time the PA announcer was done announcing all the accolades, I mean, Gabe was already taking his picture, and up there, that's really what he's meant to this program.
Yeah, a lot of accolades for Gabriel Leifer, of course. And potentially some on the horizon, 13 assists away from 25th in D3 history.
He's also 10 rebounds away from all-time leader in Yeshiva University history.
Something to look out for here tonight.
And he's shooting 59% from the field. He led YU to the 2020 National Championship and scored 41 points against WPI in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. The Max won their first postseason win in program history. He's YU's #1 all-time leading scorer with 2,040 points. He's the team's single-season leading scorer with 668 points. This year he scored 51 points, the single-game record against the Nashville. He's a two-time D3 hoops first team All-American. Back to that All-NBA Player of the Year. A multi-time D3 hoops Player of the Year. Sideline Player of the Year. Sideline Player of the Year. And 7 more honors. He has a career shooting percentage of 58%. And the best part about this young man is who he is as a person. Graduating with a degree in marketing from Los Angeles, California, and being led to the floor by his fat dad, Tom Loro, his brother Jack, and his girlfriend, Marina,
Yeah, there's Ryan Terrell being honored for senior night. Again, another massive ovation. MVP chants raining down here in the Max Stern Athletic Center.
I heard some of the team chanting one more year. I don't know if this is foreshadowing. Maybe this might be his last regular season home game. We will see. No official word as of now.
Yeah, I'm sure the speculation will continue, as it will for so many of these seniors who might have an extra year of eligibility because of the rules because of last season. And Laura Terrell taking her opportunity, Ryan's mom at midcourt, to get another Go Max chant going.
Yeah, very apropos. Mrs. Terrell never wastes an opportunity to try to pump up the crowd.
Fans, we're going to put 4 minutes on the clock, and we're going to start the game at 8:41.
All right, well, there you have it. 8:41, this game will begin just under 4 minutes. As senior night celebrations conclude. And again, why are you looking to finish on a strong note to keep the momentum going, extend their winning streak, which at this point is a little lower than it's been at other points of the season, but to really keep the foot on the gas as they go into this playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we asked Coach Steinmetz before this game, we said, in a game that doesn't really have any playoff seeding implications, what exactly is your mindset? He said it's just to win. I think that's extremely important. I mean, going in on, let's say, a 3-game win streak can be very important for the attitude, for the morale of the team. You have other teams like Farmingdale State going in on a double-digit win streak. You have teams like St. Joseph's Long Island going in. They ended the conference season strong at now 12-4. Going in on a 3-game win streak as opposed to a 1-game losing streak can make a difference in team morale.
Yeah, and just all-around good play from the Skyline Conference this year, especially Farmingdale State. Just finished the season 14-2 in the conference. Just had a big blowout win today by 33 points. I mean, they are ready to go for the playoffs, and they could be scary down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Skyline Conference gets a bad rap on Twitter, but I mean, what I've seen from the Skyline Conference is what it seems like is there's been a lot of improvement. I'm gonna attribute a lot of that to just COVID. Not a lot of Skyline teams played last year. A lot of their players are new. Even as sophomores, they really haven't gotten so much action. It took them a few games to get acclimated throughout the season. But I mean, of late, you've seen a lot of teams get hot. YU started the season strong with a lot of returning players, but a lot of these other teams have gelled of late, and they've been looking good.
And again, as we spoke about, the game against St. Joseph's, Connecticut, Yeshiva takes down a 5 seed. It's their first win against a ranked opponent in history. And credit the Max fans, credit the energy, credit Eitan Halper, credit Jordan Armstrong, credit Ryan Terrell, credit Gabe Leifer, whoever you want. I mean, a total team effort. And they got the job done, and finally something they've been coveted for so long to get that win against a ranked opponent finally happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's been a lot of pressure on this team from the beginning of the season. It was kind of like championship or bust. And I think it's been noticeable of late that the team has really been feeling a lot of pressure. I think this will get a little bit of the monkey off the back, at least for the time being. Possibly at the end of next week with a championship NCAA tournament berth on the line. Might revert back to a little bit more pressure, but at least for the time being, I think it was a great team win. I'm looking forward to seeing what YU has in store down the stretch.
All right, just explain a little bit how the seeding works in this Skyline Conference. There are 2 divisions, and so it rotates by seed by division. So Yeshiva is the 2 in their division, so they're the 3 seed overall. So that's if you're curious at home, and why Farmingdale has the tiebreaker because they have a better record against their own division, which is the same division as Yeshiva. So they will take the 1 seed while Yeshiva sits in the 3 seed.
All right, like you said, Yeshiva the 3 seed because they do have a better record than the 2nd place team in the other division, which is now, as of earlier today, Manhattanville. So assuming that all the higher seed teams were to win, YU would be looking at a road game against Merchant Marine on Thursday night. And then on Sunday, of course, at Farmingdale State Rams.
All right, we'll set it for the anthems and have starting lineups coming up right after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you all please rise for the singing of our national anthem, this evening performed by Cantor Netanel from the Anthems Synagogue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
Well, there you have it. Beautiful national anthems done by Cantor Hurst. Again, welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. Yeshiva Segal, Zach Tuchman on the call. Last regular season game of the season. And it's just, again, it's exciting. It's been a great season. It's been a long season. A lot of ups, a couple of downs. Over recent weeks, it's been a little more of the ups and downs. But we'll get you set with the starting lineups. The starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great virtual events and opportunities we have for YU students and how you too can be a Maccabee. Yeah, we'll set the lineups for the Bears. It'll be Chris Mikos, the forward, 6'5" senior from Freehold, New Jersey. James Mojica, the junior guard. Richie Simon, the 6'3" senior guard forward. Evan Sarakis from Hollis Hills, New York. He's a junior at 5'9". And Joe Sheehan, the forward at 6'8", from Staten Island, New York.
Yeah, we highlighted in the pregame Chris Mikos from near where I live, Freehold, New Jersey. Great mall in Freehold, New Jersey. But Chris Mikos, more importantly, averaging 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. He is going to be the key if the St. Joseph's Brooklyn Bears want any chance to win this game here tonight.
And again, they've had 2 wins against the conference, and Yeshiva sometimes struggled. We always say in conference games, regardless of their records, they know each other well. They prepare for them. They've been preparing for them for the last few years, so they're always more familiar and always a bigger chance that it'll be a little close.
Yeah, we see it in different sports all the time. Interdivision matchups are always tough, always close. They're well scouted. Usually teams, especially even with only 2 days to prepare for YU, it doesn't really make a difference. These teams know each other so well. They play each other so often with the same players year after year without much turnover. These coaches know each other well as well.
Yeah, and an interesting starting 5. In honor of senior night, we have 5 new starters. So Jordan Armstrong has been a starter for much of the season. Jordan Armstrong will start at center. He'll be joined by guards Max Leibowitz and Aryeh Halpert, along with fellow guard Ethan Lasko, and forward Alon Jakubowicz will round out the starting 5 for the Yeshiva University Maccabees here on senior night.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, new starting lineup. Jordan Armstrong backing the starting lineup. wasn't because of his performance. Last game wasn't because of senior night. We will never know. But always good to see the bud in the starting lineup. And now you have Aryeh Halpert, the sniper from Teaneck, New Jersey, and Alon Jakubowicz, 2 of the tallest players on the YU roster in the front court here tonight to start. Something we've never probably seen before all season. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, you tell us at home. Alon Jakubowicz is listed at 6'7", Jordan Armstrong at 6'8". Yeah, actually, that seems about right.
I want to see them go back to back. I'm actually not I don't know.
I'm like, does the bun give Jordan a little bit of the edge is the question.
I mean, if you went with the man bun on top of the head as opposed to behind the head, I think you would definitely have the advantage. Maybe we should let him know that. A little more intimidation factor. We can maybe put him at 6'9", 6'10", we went on top of the head. I can't grow a head of hair like that, but I'm glad that he can.
For those of us who could, I don't blame him.
And Ethan Lasko with the mask, of course. Looking a little bit like Rip Hamilton out there, Richard Hamilton. Last game he got elbowed in the nose, caused a little bloody nose. There's rumors it may or may not be broken, unclear, but he's going to be playing with that tonight. Extra protection, and I think we're ready to go.
Yes, we got Mask Lasko wearing number 5. We're going to need to switch to 41 because of that elbow to the face. He had blood all over his jersey, but it looks like he got his number 5 back. And
yes, we did our laundry the last couple of days. That's always good.
Yeah, we appreciate whoever took care of the laundry, and I think we're ready to go. St. Joseph's, Brooklyn's ready. The Macs are ready. We're ready. Let's do it. Basketball Saturday night in Washington Heights as Max Leibowitz controls for the Macs. Lasko for Halpert down to Jakubowicz.
Jakubowicz has got a couple of inches on Mikos. I want to see him go to work.
Armstrong, big man moves in the post. A nice swivel move from Jordan Armstrong underneath.
Yeah, we saw him on the defensive end. The bond on the last game with 7 blocks. They go right to him offensively. Easy bucket in the post move for Armstrong.
Mikos floater goes down.
Yeah, we talked about him in the pregame. Averages 21 points. He's got 2 there, 1 for 1 to start. He's going to be a tough guard, especially when he gets in the paint.
Leibowitz downstairs for Jakubowicz. Up top, it's Armstrong. Now it's Lasko. The question will be, how long does Coach Steinmetz stick with this lineup before the usual starters check in? Now it's Armstrong. Will he go again? And he turns the ball over. It's taken by Mojica.
Yeah, I think Coach Steinmetz might give him a little bit of a longer run than usual, especially with Farmingdale win today. YU locked into their seed.
Mikos connects on the triple. 5-2, Bears in front.
Yeah, Chris Mikos, the senior, this is his last game of his career as well. Look for the Bears to go all out here tonight. They did not qualify for the Skyline playoffs, so they have absolutely nothing to lose here. This is Mikos' last game. I want to see him put on a show.
Yeshiva taking up a lot of time in each possession as Aryeh Halpert frees the three, and he's got it.
Yeah, we talked about it. Aryeh Halpert, the sniper. They used to call Josh Dukas sitting in the stands in Section F, the T-neck toaster. And I'm going to delegate that nickname for Aryeh Halpert here tonight, the T-neck toaster, the new T-neck toaster, Aryeh Halpert.
I like it. I like it. Sheehan gets Jakubowicz to jump. A little Kareem action. Skyhook doesn't go.
Yeah, the outstretched arm of Alon Jakubowicz. I don't know what his wingspan is, Yehoshua, but it definitely altered that shot.
Yeah, definitely not small. Corner for Lasko. Back up top, it's Leibowitz. Lasko now tries the three, short.
I love that box out there by number 21, Evan Siraki, smallest guy in the court, listed at 5'9". I wouldn't be shocked if he was shorter than that. But an excellent box out. It really shows you don't need height to box out, as we've seen in different games.
Mikos straight to the paint, gives for Simon. Now it's Mikos again. Draws a double, he'll pull up anyway. Rattles off. Offensive board at Sheehan, no good, and now Halpert's got it.
Yeah, Aryeh Halpert padding the stat sheet here early on, 3 points on the board. And you gotta love Ryan Terrell on the bench, standing up, cheering on his teammates that don't play as much normally.
Lasko, corner, Leibowitz. No good. As Lasko will get called on the defensive foul.
That's the right call. Ethan Lasko tried to avoid him. He just there in his way. It's an easy block call. But I gotta love Chris Mikos going over to Ethan Lasko to help him up afterwards. Great sportsmanship shown there by Mikos.
And Lasko has thrown off the mask. Slides it across the floor. He's done. He wants to get hurt. He'll get hurt. Good for him, showing, listen, we're here. It's the last game. I don't care if it doesn't count for not moving in the seatings. I'm not wearing this mask. It makes me uncomfortable.
No, but Vince Lombardi says perfect practice makes perfect, not just practice. So Lasko said, I want to go all out. Even if this game is meaningless, you don't want to practice bad habits and pick up bad habits. This is a very important game for the Max.
And right on cue, he takes it away, and he's running. Drives it, draws a double, and now gives for Leibowitz. Halpert. That's his spot, not going to take it. Lasko now searching for his options. He's got Leibowitz. Armstrong, Lasko. Shot clock winding down once again. 4 on the shot clock. Halpert, top of the key. Will he get it again? Too strong.
Thought that was going to be banked in. It was close. Looks good from here.
Mikos downstairs. Goes to the corner for Simon. Now all the way around the horn and takeaway by Leibowitz. Leibowitz on the break. And he lays it in. We've seen him throw it down in pregame. Decided to take the for sure 2 with the layup.
I was kind of hoping he was going to throw it down, and it looks like Eitan Halpert, Ryan Terrell, and Gabe Leifer will be checking the next dead ball. No Ofek Reef here tonight. He's dressed in street clothes, resting up for Tuesday's game. Feel bad for the fan in the front row who came up dressed as Ofek Reef, but that's okay.
No good. Offensive board leaks out to Mojica, who tries a 3. He's got it. Bears back in front, 8-7. Yeah, there is a legitimate Ofek Reef lookalike sitting in the first row. I don't know if you can see it from the broadcast, but if you look at him a little left of the midcourt, you might see the hair in the Ofek Reef style.
I mean, we are in the month of Adar. Perm around the corner. That would be a pretty sick perm costume if you ask me.
Scoreboard has it at 9-7. I think it's 10-7.
I was thinking that as well.
So I'm sure that'll get fixed soon. Under 15 minutes to play in the first half. Jakubowicz for Armstrong, and he puts it in with both hands.
I mean, good for Jakubowicz. Those were an easy 2 points, but just shows the Max very unselfish as a team. He could have easily taken that one. He said, the bun, please. Puts on the platter for him.
The score is actually correct. They're going to say that 3-pointer. His foot was on the line, called it a 2. And now we'll get a foul as Sheehan will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, it's a foul on Aryeh Halpert. I mean, if he's going to play for 6 minutes, he's going to pad the stat sheet, and what better way to do it than get a personal foul on the board as well. 3 points, 1 rebound, and 1 personal foul.
Filling up all the categories here on Senior Night.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do, and you're in the game for 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
That's Simon at the line. Misses the first. As Halpert, Jakubowicz, Lasko will get a big hand as they head to the bench.
Yeah, I love that Max Leibowitz is getting some extra time here. Ethan Lasko going to the bench. Leibowitz, he is, I guess, by default, the backup point guard on this team. One of the only true point guards on the roster. Let's see him get some extra run in this offense.
Leifer getting his first touch corner. Leibowitz wide open 3, in and out.
Another good look from Max Leibowitz. Just didn't get that with the fall.
Strong drive, goes to the corner. That's Mojica. No good. Terrell's got it. Terrell up ahead for Leibowitz. Gives for Armstrong. Top of the key. Terrell, 3. Yes!
That'll work for the Max. Ryan Terrell off the bench. The trailer in transition. Really hard to cover. And Ryan Terrell, easy. Great pass there by the bun.
Downstairs, this is Melo seeing his first action. 3, too strong for Sarakis. But who else? But Mikos grabbing the offensive board, getting fouled, and going to the line for 2.
Yeah, Chris Mikos does it all for this team. He's got 5 early points. It's his 3rd rebound of the game already. He is well on his way. I wouldn't be shocked if he plays all 40 minutes here, barring any foul trouble.
Front end rims out. 12-9, 13:08 to play. Misses on both as Melo goes over the back, and we'll get a foul.
Yeah, great positioning there by Jordan Armstrong. Boxing out there, and Melo goes over the back, like you said. We've seen this a couple times last couple games with Max. When they box out, teams are going to go over the back, and it's a good way to draw personal fouls, 94 feet from the other basket.
Leibowitz for Leifer. We've seen Leifer work on the front end. Oh, and a nice pass to Ryan Terrell. Underneath a little alley-oop action as Terrell gets another bucket.
Yeah, that'll work. We talked about it. Gabe Leifer 13 assists away from 25th all-time in all of Division III. He's now 12 assists away. Might not get it today, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got it on Tuesday.
Leifer also 10 rebounds away from the Yeshiva University men's basketball all-time lead. 9 to tie. As Sarakis misses on the 3, leak out for Halpert. Halpert has the hot hand from last game, goes to the corner. Leibowitz 3, he connects.
3rd tries the charm there from Max Leibowitz. That one looked really nice, in rhythm. Los Angeles to Los Angeles. Eitan Halpert to Max Leibowitz. 17-9 Max.
Bears take a timeout. We'll send it over to our sideline reporter, S.J. Tannenbaum.
Thanks, guys. While tonight's game does not matter standings-wise, both teams are playing for pride. That does not change the goal for the Max tonight. While some players are getting some extra minutes and others some well-deserved rest, the goal, according to Coach Steinmetz, is to win as always. And who knows, we may be getting a chance to see what this team will look like next year without some of their star graduating players. On that note, we'd like to wish a big, big mazel tov to all of our graduating seniors and wish them luck in their next endeavors. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, SJ. You can find him on Instagram at Sideline Suits. He has become a quite a famed sideline reporter here in D3, and doesn't surprise me. He puts in a lot of hard work, comes dressed, ready to go, and you can check all that out at Sideline Suits on Instagram.
Can we just talk about the pregame playlist for a second? David Price told us they changed it up Matan Zucker. I was talking to someone the other day. I said, "Can we get? I've heard enough of Pepos around here. I mean, I hear it everywhere. A little pregame, a little more action, some more songs during the timeouts. I think get some good vibes going around the Max team."
Mikos looked like he walked, but no call. Beltre for three. Nope, as Terrell pulls it down. Ooh, Terrell, little hesitation. Leifer down for Halpert. To Zucker, catches a body and somehow gets it up and one. Count the bucket for Matan Zucker.
That's the second beautiful pass in a row there from Eitan Halpert, finding Leibowitz in the corner, and then a beautiful feed down on Matan Zucker, and even better footwork there by Zucker. A couple of spins with the pivot foot, gets it to go, and the foul. He's going to the line for one more. Max look like they're playing very loose basketball here tonight. They looked like that on Thursday as well. The Max are probably playing their best basketball, and there was another rebound there for Leifer.
Yeah, gave Leifer rebound number 2.
I'll shoot that.
Lasko, wing three, nope. They're going to get, I think, Eitan Halpert on a push.
It's going to be on Ryan Terrell. That's going to be his first. Look, a little bit of a push. Didn't quite see that one, but it's going down. Max up 10.
Beltre for Mikos. 11:15 to play here in the first half. Mikos runs into a crowd of defenders, throws it up against his own miss, goes up again, and gets it to go. Chris Mikos has put this team on their back.
I don't know if you saw Kobe Bryant's last game where he took almost every single shot down the court. I don't know if Chris Mikos is going to do that here tonight, but he's putting it on more possessions than not.
Halpert, Terrell. Oh, Terrell! I don't know how he got free, but he somehow did, and he's got a bucket.
Yeah, Ryan Terrell's pivot foot and his footwork is unbelievable. That step-through move right there, it looked like a travel, but it just wasn't. His legs are so long, able to gain so much space with just one step.
Beltre. Top of the key. Interesting delivery there from Sirakis. A little bit of an unnatural, unnatural motion. Oh, Ryan Terrell can't get it to go on the scoop. He gets it. Corner three, Ryan Terrell, bucket!
Beautiful pass there from Zucker. That's going to be a timeout for the Bears. The Max are rolling here 10 minutes in, 24-11.
10:13 to play. Yeshiva by 13. We'll send it to a break.
Hey Max fans, this is Joseph Gittler, founder and chairman of Leket Israel, YC class of 96. It's citrus season in Israel. We need to rescue millions of pounds of these citrus fruit to feed the needy just over the next few months. So please give us a hand. Help the winning team, Leket Israel, and the other winning team. Go Max!
Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. Yeshiva by 13. As it's senior night in the last game of the regular season. NCSY Summer is the premier summer trip provider for Jewish teens across the world with over 20-plus programs spanning the U.S., Israel, and Europe. NCSY Summer has a program for you. Visit summer.ncsy.org to learn more and choose your summer experience today.
NCSY Summer, always a great experience. I was lucky enough to be on NCSY Cole this past summer. Great experience. Recommend it to all. I don't know, Yehoshua, see a little bit of a controversial statement you just made right there as a Masorah counselor.
Eitan Halpert connects on the three.
Eitan Halpert picking up right where he left off last game. 7 3-pointers last game. First 3-pointer on the board here tonight.
Around the horn now, it's Simon. Now it's Mikos. Once again, we've been calling out his name all night, and I feel like we will continue doing that. Simon can't get it to go, and it's controlled by Leifer. His third rebound on the rebound track. A nice find for Zucker. Could have almost had another assist as Gabe Leifer's just chasing records all night.
Yeah, like you said, that was the last rebound down low. Was his 4th rebound. He's got 2 assists already. He might get to 13 assists and 10 rebounds in a hurry here tonight if he plays his normal minutes. We're going to get Oren Patesh checking in, as well as Jordan the Bun Armstrong. Patesh last game hit that huge three-pointer to extend the lead to 7.
Did you know that 86% of our viewers for the game against St. Joseph's, Connecticut were not subscribed to Max Live on YouTube? Could you believe that, Zach?
I can't.
Help support our efforts to put on quality broadcasts and take 3 seconds to subscribe. Also, you want to see Max news and updates?
I do.
Join our WhatsApp group chat. The link to join is in the description of this YouTube video. 28-11, 9 minutes to play in this first half.
I'll say it again, Ryan Terrell, in a 17-point lead in a game that doesn't really matter, he's up on the bench. He's cheering on his teammates.
The Bun! Another rejection!
He's really coming to his own the last 2 games. It was almost a little bit of a double swat, as you'll see. He comes up with one hand, almost secured the rebound with the other.
Yeah, the bench with the big alligator motion, as you may have seen. They like doing that when the Bun swats. As time expires on the shot clock, that's Chris Williams connecting from deep.
Yeah, Chris Williams, he's a freshman. Look for him to be a good player in the coming years for this team.
Lasko throws it up lefty from the right side, and lucky Jordan Armstrong was there to grab his miss. Patesh, top of the key, 3! Rolls in and out. But who else? Jordan Armstrong gives it for Halpert. Goes to the corner, Ethan Lasko! Yes, sir!
Ethan Lasko, better turn around. Yeah, oh, that's a great extra pass. Matan Zucker had a wide open layup. It's the second time we've seen the Max give up a wide open layup for a wide open shot here tonight.
No good. Halpert gets it. 17-point lead as Yeshiva's rolling. Lasko again? Short.
I really like what I'm seeing about the Max. We talked about creating good habits. The Max have been extremely unselfish, even more so than usual. The Max have the most assists in all of Division III, but here tonight they have been extremely unselfish, passing up wide open layups for open shots. I wouldn't necessarily want to see that in every single game, but it's good to practice passing to your teammates.
Halpert underneath, he gets hacked to go to the line for 2.
A rare 2-point attempt or even a paint attempt for Eitan Halpert, but he's going to go to the line. He's around an 80% shooter.
Let's take a look at tonight's trivia question of the game. Tonight's trivia question is, how many starting lineups have the Max had all year?
That's a good question.
Now, Zach, without knowing the answer, what would your guess be?
Not sure what the guess is, but I could just help some viewers out. There was that game where Ryan Terrell did not get a chance to start due to a malfunction. Ofik Reef sat out a game or 2.
Now, I also don't think this is, this is including tonight's game.
It's including tonight's game. So tonight, obviously, a new starting lineup. Eitan Halpert, I believe, sat out the Manhattanville game, possibly others. So we got a couple, I guess around 4 or 5. Not 100% sure.
We'll get the answer to you soon. As Beltre tries to force to Mikos, and now Yeshiva controls. Zucker on the break. And they're going to get a foul as Chris Williams got a piece of Matan Zucker.
I'm not really sure what that was. Was it a hop step? Was it a Euro step? Was it a hop Euro step? I'm not really sure, but drew the foul. They're going to call it on the floor. Interesting. It's going to be a 15 foul. One more to give.
Patesh, Halpert, scoop for Lasko. Unselfish play continues for the Maccabees. Now Lasko, he draws a bunch. Corner, Halpert, will he stay hot? Off the front of the rim.
Yeah, a little bit too deep into the corner for Ethan Halpert. He hit the rafters last time he was that deep. Great save by Lasko.
Good defense. Zucker running for Lasko. Little hesitation. Downstairs, Matan Zucker wide open. Nice finish.
Great pass there. Another timeout for the Bears. The Macs have extended this lead to 19 with 6:48 to go here in the first half.
We'll step aside, 35-16, Yeshiva leads.
Did you know that 90% of low back pain and sciatica can be treated without surgery? After a detailed evaluation, our physical therapists use gentle, hands-on techniques to alleviate most forms of low back pain. Our physicians have expertise in medication management, as well as a variety of interventional techniques, including trigger point injections. By utilizing a combination of these options, we can help you today. PM&R, the proud sponsor of Yeshiva University Athletics. Let us help you reach your goals at one of our 5 locations in New York and New Jersey.
Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. Yehoshua Segal, Zach Tuchman on the call. 6:45 to play. Yeshiva by 19.
Yeah, I love the passing here so far for the Macs. They have 11 assists so far. 4 players at least 2 assists, sharing the basketball unbelievably in this first half.
Pull up for Belcher, doesn't go. Mikos tries to get it. Now it's Zucker controlling for the Macs. Halbert up ahead. Downstairs for Armstrong. Boy, does he have a size advantage. Goes to the corner. Batesh, Leibowitz. Halpert, lots of passing. Armstrong tries to force into Zucker and taken away by the Bears. Zucker, 2-on-2 on the break, looks for Halpert, who flies in and converts the layup.
Another assist, Zucker to Halpert. That's going to be Matan Zucker's 3rd assist on the night. That's got to be close to a season high if we could look that one up in the booth. But a great job by Zucker there, doing exactly what you're supposed to do in a fast break. Stop at the foul line and serve your options. A great bounce pass there to Eitan Halpert.
Mikos using the window. He gets it to go.
Very impressive off the high glass for Chris Mikos. You see Ryan Terrell utilize that high glass time and time again. Just such a difficult shot, especially fading away on the left side. Max Leibowitz getting some more time as well. Great to see that. 5 early points for him.
Leibowitz down for Armstrong. Righty hook, short.
Yeah, so the Bun now with his 2nd foul. Terrell potentially checking in for him after the first. That's Chris Mikos. He's going to go to the line for 2 more. He's missed his first 2 free throws at the line. If he hits one of these, he'll be the first Bear in double digits as he hits the first.
Yeah, Terrell coming back in. He's only logged 5 minutes in this first half. I'm assuming he'll finish out the half. But he's got 10 points also, shooting an efficient 4 for 5 from the field, 2 for 2 from deep.
I mean, yeah, that's Ryan Terrell. I mean, he's 11th in three-point percentage in Division III at 45.5%. And he shoots a crazy 59% from the field. So impressive for a person, especially who shoots as much as him.
Yeah, and a lot of time difficult shots from the mid-range, turnarounds, step-asides, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, and a lot of defensive attention as well. That's a size advantage for Zucker. He's got at least 6 inches.
Zucker looking for Terrell, goes corner, Batesh. Corner, pocket, 3, yes.
That's what we want to see out of the Max. Is a perfect game to get people confidence. Oren Batesh, he made that huge 3 in the last game, and just I want to see him not hesitate when he shoots. He's taking 2 clean jumpers here. The first one didn't go in, just rolled out. But that's a good-looking stroke from Oren Batesh.
Goes cross court, Gist, yes. He answers with a 3 of his own.
A good ball movement there by the Bears, and Jalen Gist answers the Batesh 3.
Leibowitz for Zucker. Zucker, yeah, throws his shoulder as the Bears defense comes up big. It's an offensive foul against Zucker.
Yeah, I saw that one coming. That's a great defensive play there by Evan Sirakis. Matan Zucker just trying to bully him. Didn't work out, but as a small guy, Sirakis, you have to know that you could, if you just exaggerate any contact like that, I mean, the referee's going to give that one to you more times than not. Smart play there by Evan Sirakis.
Williams will run the point for the Bears. Mikos. Terrell draws a defensive assignment. Now it's Mikos again, drawing lots of defenders. He gets it to go. Chris Mikos putting on a clinic.
Yeah, Chris Mikos doing it from all parts of the court. He's got now 12 points and 5 rebounds.
Terrell, another three. Out of bounds as it hits the top, the sixth defender, the rafter, whatever you want to call it. It's out of bounds. Just a 15-point lead.
Yeah,
3:40 to play.
Great closeout there by Chris Mikos as well, making Ryan Terrell a little bit rushed on that shot, and I think it affected him a little bit. Let's see if the Bears can try to chip away at this lead, maybe get it to under 10 to close the half.
Mikos. He gives, that was Sheehan, no good from the free throw line. D. Markovic seeing his first action, and I think, that was Sirakis who kicked it.
Yeah, kick ball out of bounds, getting max ball either way. President Berman walking in. Sitting in his usual courtside 50-yard line seats. Only the best for President Berman.
Leibowitz, Terrell, Leifer. Yeah, Leifer hasn't even attempted a shot yet, but Terrell uses the window, no good. But frees it as Patesh gets it back. He goes up strong, and he's rejected by Jalen Gist.
Yeah, great defense there. Ryan Terrell a little bit awkward. Was he going to go with the bank shot? Was he going to go not with the bank shot? I think he couldn't decide, and that led to the miss from close range for him.
Sort of left it in between as Mikos again. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Chris Mikos now 6 for 9 from the field. He's got 15 early on. He's doing all the work for the Bears here.
Yeah, he hasn't seen the bench yet either. As Patesh has it taken away by Sirakis.
Like we said, this is his last game. I expect him to play this entire game. You can see him huffing and puffing as he goes down the court.
Rejected by Terrell, the save, and Leifer's got it as Yeshiva looks to push.
If they hurry, 5 on 3 potentially.
Leifer cross for Patesh. Wing, three. It's good for Oren Patesh.
You can just see Oren Patesh growing and growing in confidence. I heard someone talk about a similar time 2 years ago. Eitan Halpert was growing in confidence, taking more shots off the bench. You could see Oren Patesh be that X factor down the stretch for the Max, going into the playoffs and possibly the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, and to answer the trivia question, 5 YU Max starting lineups there in this season. That is the answer. The answer is 5.
I think I said that. I think it was one of my 2 options at least.
I think you were saying 4 or 5.
If I had a double chance, I was for sure right.
Terrell's hacked. He'll go to the line. We also want you to stay tuned for the halftime show. We'll have father of Ryan Terrell, Brad Terrell, joining us here in the booth. And throughout the second half, we'll speak to lots of the parents of seniors with our sideline reporter, Tannenbaum. So definitely stay tuned. Also, the YU Seforim Sale is open tonight. Come to Washington Heights and buy all your favorite Seforim at the largest Seforim sale in North America. In addition, we'll be open on President's Day starting at noon. Also, very exciting news. We're also excited to announce that the Seforim Sale is being extended through Sunday, February 27th. We look forward to seeing you there. You can also take a look at the website, theseforimsale.com. It's linked in the description below, and check out all the events and speakers featured throughout the sale. Online ordering and gift card options are available as well on the website. Exciting times here in Washington Heights. YU Max basketball, beginning of a semester. Seforim Sale, lots going on here. Come out and check it out.
Yeah, Sarah, check right around the corner as well. But back to the Seforim Sale. I mean, it's Max game on Tuesday. You go to the Seforim Sale. I think it opens at 6 or 6:30. Get some dinner. Come to the basketball game.
You can also go post the basketball game. They're usually open.
Yeah, sure. And then, I mean, extending it to Sunday, are they foreshadowing a potential Farmingdale State loss? Maybe. I don't know. Do they know something we don't? I don't know.
Right, again, for Tuesday night's home playoff game will be here. And then Thursday, depending on who wins, who loses, will either be on the road or here. And same thing, obviously, if YU advances to the championship next Sunday, a week from tomorrow. TBD where that game will be played. Yeshiva going into the Skyline Conference playoffs as a number 3 seed as they lose the tiebreaker to Farmingdale State based on divisional records.
A foul there on Max Leibowitz. That's going to send the Bears into the bonus and the 1-and-1 for Chris Williams. But I love the hustle there by Max Leibowitz getting on the floor. Up 15 end of the first half. You got to earn your minutes if you're Max players, and I love any Mac getting on the floor.
And credit the Bears. I mean, it ballooned to a 15-point lead early, and they've kept this at a 15-point game. You never know, they get hot for a little run. This thing can get very close very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, especially the way Chris Mikos is going. He could have 30 or 40 by the time this one's over.
Halpert, Batesh, Zucker. 10 on the shot clock.
Great
Corner
pass.
pocket. Leibowitz? No, as Mikos comes down with it.
I thought Matan Zucker was getting that one, but Chris Mikos is a man on a mission here tonight.
Williams can't get it. Markovic comes down with it. Under a minute to play in this first half. Markovic, Leibowitz. Cross for Halpert. Now Markovic, wing three, bottom.
And Markovic, not the best three-pointer the Max have on the team. I think he shoots 15% from downtown, but he's wide open. He's in rhythm. Can't leave these guys open. They'll make them more times than not.
Williams, an array of moves. Goes downstairs, taken away by Markovic. As he's rolling around, that might have been a travel. Batesh takes it. Now it's Leibowitz on the break. It looks like he got caught between a hesitation and a Euro step, and he turns the ball over.
Yeah, it's the second time we've seen that in transition for Zucker. Got the foul called his way. Max Leibowitz, great defense there. That's going to be, I think, his second foul. Called for the charge on that one. Let's see if the Bears can close the half with a make here. Chris Williams bringing up the ball.
Mikos draws a double. 3 seconds left. He's going to take it, step back, fires it up, no good, and that's how the half will end. Stay tuned. Brad Terrell coming into the booth. Halftime show coming up right after this.
Hey Max fans, this is Joseph Gittler, founder and chairman of Leket Israel, YC class of 96. It's citrus season in Israel. We need to rescue millions of pounds of these citrus fruit to feed the needy just over the next few months. So please give us a hand. Help the winning team, Leket Israel, and the other winning team. Go Max!
At the PMR Center, we strive to find the right physical therapy and hand therapy program for you. PM&R, the proud sponsor of Yeshiva University Athletics. Let us help you reach your goals at one of our 5 locations in New York and New Jersey.
Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. Yeshua Segal, Zach Tucken, joined by the one and only Brad Terrell. Brad, welcome to the Max Live booth.
I can't. This is amazing. Akiva Poppers is executive producer of the best D3 broadcast in the nation, and I'm honored to be with you guys. You do a hell of a job.
We appreciate it, and I think we have so much to get into. We thank God Poppers gave us a few minutes to really discuss things and really break things down. But let's talk just a little bit about the steps of the season and what this meant and what you've seen. And you've spent a heck of a lot of time in New York this year. And it's great because you get to come to so many of the games. But just if you could sum up the season for us a little bit, what you've seen, the excitement around this team, go ahead.
Well, Max Nation is amazing, and they're proving themselves to be maybe, amongst the top 5 fan bases in all of basketball. And they compare this experience to Cameron Crazies at Duke. It's an amazing fans that come. They're young, they're old, they're women, they're men. It's just amazing. And all the people that watch your broadcast, and certainly over the years, Laurel and I have watched many, it's fantastic. And what's great about this team right now is their best game was the St. Joe's game of Connecticut. And they are maybe, hopefully, God willing, peaking at the right time. I know our fans, and certainly me, wanted them to peak at Illinois Wesleyan. It didn't happen, but we needed to peak for the NCAAs. We have our work cut out for us. We've got to go to the conference tournament and win 3 games. But it's nice to see that we could play a game like we did against St. Joe's, Connecticut, a full game, team game, offense, defense, a full, complete game where they were really playing as a team. That was great.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it peaking at the right time, just in time for the Skyline tournament. Give us a little bit of a preview. Which player in particular do you think are some big X factors, not maybe the star players down the stretch? Who do you think needs to step up? Who do you like to see some more of? Maybe?
On our team?
Yeah.
Well, look, Jordan Armstrong is an X factor. There's no question about it. When we recruited him and Coach Steinman sent me tape on him, I was like, wow, this guy's athletic. He's big. He's exactly what we need. But it takes a while sometimes to figure out what you are and your role on the team. And, boy, he stepped up at the right time against Connecticut and blocked 7 shots. He was the MVP of that game. Eitan in the first half, Ryan in the second half. But Jordan and Gabe is amazing the whole game. But Jordan really won that game for us. And if we can be that player, that will make a huge difference for us. And I've said all along that Eitan Halpert is the X factor also on this team. When Eitan Halpert plays great defense and when he's shooting 50% from 3, because we know what we're going to get from Gabe and Ryan. They pretty much bring it every game. But Eitan being that X factor like he was when we went to the NCAAs and he just came from nowhere, he gives us that added dimension of a great three-point shooter, a great leader, and a great defender. And, of course, we're finally starting to see Opek Reef come back to where he was averaging 18 points a game for the first 15 games. Then he got the flu, and it took a lot out of him. And now it looks like he's getting his bounce back, and that'll be incredibly important. And Max Leibowitz, I love you. You are a great young man. You've handled yourself through this beautifully. You've shown in this half that you are a player and you could contribute to this team. And you are contributing to this team. So to Amy and Ira and all the Leibowitzes and to Max, we love you. Max's wife is here. He's a guy that can play and he could help us. And I hope he gets an opportunity even more so going forward.
Yeah, let's turn the attention to your son. We'll talk about Ryan Terrell for just a couple of minutes here. If you could just talk about a little bit of the Jewish hero tag he's been given over the last few months and the fame and the scouts and everything going on and the way he's handled it has really been, I could just tell you as a Yeshiva University alum, the pride that he carries himself with and really puts his whole community on his back. If you could just give us a little bit of insight into that experience for him.
Ryan, this is what he wanted. This is why he came here. He said to me and my wife, and it's this famous story, he said, I'm going to go to Yeshiva. And he had all these Z1 offers. And I said, why? And he said, because I want to be a Jewish hero. And I was like, Ryan, you are so much more mature than I am. You know, it was one of those moments that brings tears to your eyes at the moment. He just stops you in your tracks. And he has fulfilled that, what his goal was. He didn't say, I want to be an All-American. I want to be – he did want to win a national championship. There's no question about that. He knew that Gabe and Simcoe were there and Donnie, and so they had the foundation, and he felt he could be that missing piece to go all the way. The way I see when he goes to shul and 80-year-old women and 80-year-old men and 8-year-old boys and 8-year-old girls all come to him and everybody in between, and the pride they show. I told Rabbi Berman this story. He got 2,000 points, and Bob Quillman, the Grand Rabbi of Illinois, sent out, this is a great accomplishment, Ryan, congratulations, monster achievement. And a guy sends a note, Ryan, this is amazing, congratulations, the entire Jewish community is behind you. And I went, who is this guy? He's the beat writer for the Cleveland State University basketball team. We don't know him. He's not necessarily, I don't know if he's Orthodox Jew or not. And that's just the touch that Ryan has had across the globe and across the country. And of course, we have Nachas off the charts, We're thrilled with the way he handles himself. And, it's been a dream. That's why we've been here all year. We wouldn't miss a minute of it. I think we missed two games all year. Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's better than most of us here. And just lastly, before we let you go, is there any indication of Ryan's plans for next season? I'm just saying, if you look at the tape, Max Live might have caught him saying something to Coach Steinmetz on his way out for the senior night introduction. I can't confirm or deny anything. I'm just saying what I saw.
Look, Ryan's goal his whole life is to play professional basketball. There's been a lot of MD teams that have come to see him play this year. Some have even liked him a lot. I think he can be a professional somewhere in the world. God willing, it's the NBA. But certainly Israel or Europe, I think he has a long and prosperous career. And that's what he wants to do. I think you go to college, I've always said this, you go to college to learn how to earn a degree and make lifelong friendships that will help you in life. And I think he's accomplished that. So I think going to number one, winning 50 in a row, God willing, we make a strong run, going to the Sweet 16, undefeated that year, hopefully make a long run. I think he's done everything that he came here to do. And so it's his announcement to make, but I think that he just, we'll see how it turns out. But I think he's had a great career at Yeshiva, and I think he's looking forward to a professional career.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
I got to say one thing. Morty and Astrid Leiper, thank you. We love you. And all Bobby and Zadie, Coach Kaplan, Harvey, all the people that have supported Ryan, Ann Long, Jeff Long, thank you so much. And to the Max Nation that has supported Ryan, and to you guys that have supported Ryan, we love you, we thank you, and let's go Max.
Thank you so much, Brad Terrell, for joining us. We'll have more for you right after this.
Hey Max fans, this is Joseph Gittler, YU class of 1996, founder and chairman of Leket Israel. The skies are reopening, so come and volunteer with us in Israel as soon as you make it here. Please also consider supporting us as you think about your charity. And of course, go Max!
And welcome back into the Max Third Athletic Center. You heard from Brad Terrell talking about a little bit of game stats. And halftime stats are brought to you by Leket Israel. Leket Israel rescuing nutritious surplus food for Israelis in need.
Yeah, I mean, the halftime stats, the Maccabees are up 47-29. Of course, they're shooting a great percentage from the field, 53.1% and 47% from downtown. But the biggest thing that I think that stands out is the Maccabees have made 17 field goals in this game. 15 of them have been assisted. That's an extraordinary percentage. And I love the unselfish basketball, team basketball. That's going to carry you to greater heights.
Yeah, just under a minute left to go in halftime. We'll have second half action coming to you. It's 47-29. Yeshiva up by 18. And, the questions about hitting a stride and feeling good and playing loose and playing with confidence, Yeshiva's definitely come out and answered those tonight.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think they've looked loose. People were commenting on how loose they looked in the last game against St. Joe's, Connecticut. I think it's carried over here tonight. I expect it to carry over till next week. The Maccabees just look great when they're loose. They free-flowing offense. People are getting up shots. Doesn't matter who's shooting the ball. It's going in. A good shot from anyone is a good shot. Doesn't make a difference. I expect to see the same in the second half. Maybe we see some more playing time for players who don't play as much in the second half. That's what I'm expecting. I mean, even the lower people on the end of the bench, they gained great minutes in the first half.
Yeah, some things to keep an eye on for the second half. First of all, Ryan Thorell in the first half, 8.5 minutes, had 11 total points, shot 4 for 7 from the field. Gabe Leifer with 5 rebounds. Gabe Leifer is now 4 rebounds away from tying the Yeshiva University all-time men's basketball record, 5 to break it. And, just some pretty amazing stuff in the first half. Jordan Armstrong with a couple blocks. He is, it's all we've seen from him the last couple of games. Ari Halpert, big chance rained down in the Max Thunder Center. He'll get the start in the second half along with Max Leibowitz, Ethan Lasko, Alon Jakubowicz, and Jordan Armstrong, the same 5 that started the game.
Yeah, like you said, same 5 that started the game. Ari Halpert in 6 minutes of action in the first half, stuffing the stat sheet. I don't know why they didn't give him his rebound. He got a personal foul, and he got a 3-pointer. Let's see what they can do in the second half.
Inside, that's Sheehan. His first points of the second half scored by the Bears.
I mean, Bradswell said it at halftime. Max Leibowitz, he showed us he can play in that first half. I absolutely agree with him. He had a great first half.
Ethan Lasko, corner pocket 3.
Yeah, Ethan Lasko now 2 for 5 on the night from downtown. He's shooting 40%. That gives him 6. Ethan Lasko didn't shoot the basketball. He's a much better shooter than his percentages show.
Sheehan again throws it up, fouled by Alon Jakubowicz.
Yeah, so one thing I will be critical of there is that Alon Jakubowicz is one-on-one in the post. Ethan Lasko left his assignment, tried to sneak around and get the steal. But I don't know if Coach Steinmetz told him to do that, but if you're in a man-to-man defense, you probably don't want to leave your assignment too frequently. That means someone's going to be wide open. We don't see Max double too frequently.
Sheehan connects on the first. Yeah, the Bears have not shot it well from the line. They're 2 for 7 on the night. That was their third make. And misses on the second. So now 3 for 9 for the Bears from the stripe.
Yeah, that's probably what you want to be shooting from three-point range. From the foul line, not as much. Go to work alone.
Yeah, stay tuned now. Laura Torrell will be interviewed very shortly by S.J. Tannenbaum as Alon Jakubowicz comes away with it. And now Leibowitz has it.
As well as I believe Morty Leifer, I think, is on the agenda for a couple minutes from now as well.
Lasko.
Thought about it.
Goes for Leibowitz. Downstairs, it's Armstrong. Armstrong up top. Max Leibowitz is wide open. And it falls short. Oh, a nice pass. And a better finish from Evan Sarakis as he'll go to the line and won't count the bucket for Sarakis.
Chris Mikos has played a great game here tonight. This is his last game of his career. He has not left the court yet. I believe that's his first assist. That is his first assist of the game, but he has left it all out on the court. He's got 6 rebounds to go along with 15 points. He is a great do-it-all player here for the Bears.
He completes the three-point play, 50-35, 18 and a half to go in the game. We'll send it to sideline reporter S.J. Tannenbaum standing by with Laurel Terrell.
Thanks, guys, so much. I had the great pleasure of being here with Mrs. Laurel Terrell, parent of Max star Ryan Terrell. Mrs. Terrell, how does it feel to be the parent of such a great player and to be here tonight to watch him on the last regular season game of his Max career?
Honestly, I love how he plays the game. I love how much fun he makes it for everybody. But what I'm most proud of, he takes the time with every little kid that comes here. I have such nachas, I can't even tell you. That is what I'm most excited about, that this kid has turned out beyond my expectations. He's a great baller, but he's a great kid in here, and that makes me so proud to be here.
It's really true what you said. Like, I know Ryan personally. We've been friends for a while, and it's amazing someone who has that combination of both such a high level of skill in basketball as well as such a great person. On that point, everyone wants to know, what's the next step for Ryan after YU? He's been written up in ESPN, Wall Street Journal, New York Times. What's the next step for Ryan after YU?
So I just want to say this. Since he was in the 5th grade, I told him he was going to go pro. My husband looked at me and said, don't do that, don't say that, don't do that, because you don't want to, like, make it too tough for him. Yeah, Maxie! But I got to tell you, he's going pro, baby. He's going pro, and he's gonna represent. He's going to represent the Jewish people that, yes, you can still be everything and anything you want to be, even if you are Orthodox. So, yes, NBA, here we come.
If we say that, that would be absolutely amazing. I know everyone here fully supports that. We're looking forward to it. Here with Mrs. Laurel Terrell, mother of Max star Ryan Terrell. Back to you guys in the booth.
Max Leibowitz has hit his stride. My goodness.
Yeah, he was just warming up in the first half. He's got 13 here in the second half. Could be a career high. I'm not 100% sure. Let's check those stats in the truck.
Right here on Senior Night. The bench loving it. The fans loving it even more.
Feed the hot hand in the corner.
His lead has ballooned to 23. 16, Leibowitz again. Oh, fancy moves. Can't get it to drop, though. Mikos. Floater. No. Jakubowicz has got it. Almost. And knocked around. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball at the end of the day. Yes, we will. Possession arrow pointing in Yeshiva's direction. Yeah, timeout called by the Bears. We'll send it to commercial break. 15:59 to play here in the second half. Welcome back. We're in Washington Heights tonight. Did you also know that the YU Seforim Sale is open tonight? Come to Washington Heights and buy all your favorite Seforim at the largest Seforim sale in North America. In addition, we'll be open on President's Day starting at noon. We are also excited to announce that the Seforim Sale is being extended through Sunday, February 27th. We look forward to seeing you there. You can also take a look at the website, theseforimsale.com. It's linked in the description below. And check out all the events and speakers featured throughout the sale. Lastly, online ordering and gift card options are available on the website as well. Leibowitz, he's got a career high 13 points, top of the key, 3, book it for Oren Batesh.
Yeah, I think he's nearing a career high as well. He's got 9 points here. Max Leibowitz, would you believe it or not, the leading scorer for the Maccabees here tonight with 13. Just excellent balance offensively for the Macs here tonight. Everyone in the score sheet for the most part.
Mikos from the paint, no good. Armstrong comes down with it. Lasko escapes the defender. Goes across for Halpert. Inside, Armstrong going up strong, and boy, gets it to go. Armstrong with the strong move.
Yeah, the toaster to the bun for the easy layup. Aria Halpert, a slick one-handed pass. Jordan Armstrong, great job filling the lane.
Oh, rejected! Alone Jakubowicz! And eventually Simon gets it to go. And makes it a 26-point deficit for St. Joe's Brooklyn. Patesh, Armstrong. Lasko, another three. Nope. Mikos brings down the board.
He's well on his way to a double-double. He is now has 7 rebounds to go along with his 17 points, excuse me.
All right, we are now sending it to an interview with Mr. Jakubowicz standing by with sideline reporter S.J. Tannenbaum.
Thank you. What is the correct way to pronounce your last name? I'm sure people have mispronounced it a lot. It probably gets pretty annoying. Please clear up for our viewers at home. How do you pronounce your last name?
It is actually Jakubowicz.
It is actually Jakubowicz. You heard it here first, folks. Max Live. Mr. Jakubowicz, we got to ask you, we just saw a great block from Alone, your son, a few minutes ago. What does it mean for you as his dad to be here tonight watching him in his final Max game?
It's been an amazing 3 years. I got to tell you, I have to say thank you to all of the YU staff, all the way up from the president down to the people that take care of my car. They've been absolutely amazing. It's been an amazing experience, a great group of guys, a great coach, a really great semester. This last semester has been absolutely fantastic. We never could have imagined that they would have 50 straight wins. It was fantastic. This team is all about Achdus, and they're one of the most amazing bunch of guys you'll ever meet.
100%. Alone is actually in my shir. Shout out Rabbi Sment's shir. And during the streak, we're all super, super excited about it. On that same note, we got to ask you this. What is the next step going to be for Alone after his time at YU?
So he's planning a life in finance, probably real estate. He's looking to possibly sell real estate, maybe even commercial real estate. Everything's up in the air right now, but we're going to figure it out.
For sure. We wish him the best of luck to Alone from everyone here at Max Live. Sitting here with Mr. David Jakubowicz, father of Alone Jakubowicz. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, SJ. I feel like that comment was directed straight towards me. It's spelled with a U. I just figured it was Jakubowicz. I don't know if we ever even asked. But I guess for the last 13 minutes of his career, we'll at least get the name pronunciation correct.
We still got more games next week, Yehoshua. Don't call it a career just yet.
That's a fair point. As Mikos gives a little kiss to the crowd. What was that? Not sure.
A little Valentine's Day, a little late. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on air, but Valentine's Day earlier this week.
Yeah, Jordan Armstrong missed the pump. What do we call it? A double pump, a dunk, whatever that was. He pulled it back. He was going up, just missed it. As Markovic can't get it, but Jakubowicz comes down with it. Back out. Markovic lines it up, and he's got it.
Yeah, great rebound there by Jakubowicz. And then the kick out as well. I think Armstrong might be trying to make a late entry into tonight's slam dunk contest. Unfortunately, you don't really get points for missed dunks, but still got 12 and a half minutes to try to do something special.
Ball is turned over. That was Beltray last second heave. 12-10 to play, 24-point lead for the Max. As Ryan Terrell they're just having a good time out there tonight.
Yeah, you love to see it. Max Lewis checks back into the game, leading scorer. Armstrong and Jakubowicz, the twin towers out there as well. See if Jakubowicz can get a bucket. That's all I want to see.
You know, people used to refer to Terrell and Gabe as the twin towers, but with Armstrong and Jakubowicz out there, I think they've definitely taken that title.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, they were the original twin towers. Might want to call. Never mind. I want to see Jacobowitz pop it when he gets it onside of the pick here.
St. Joe's foul on Bill Traurig.
Oren Batesh again. Oh, yes.
Why not? Oren Batesh hits his 4th three-pointer of the night. He's now 4 for 5 from downtown. He is coming into his own at the correct time of the season. Oh, Mikos got up there.
Simon can't clean it up, and now Leibowitz comes away with it. Every time Max Leibowitz touches the ball, this crowd gives a big hand. Batesh again. No, Leibowitz. Markovic, and Leibowitz shuffle the feet. Turnover.
Yeah, the Macs are having a great time. You really like to see it. And everyone's just free-flowing. Everyone, the good spirits, the good vibes are rolling. It really just helps your basketball team so much more than you would even think.
Let's send it over to S.J. Tannenbaum, standing by with senior manager Jacob Finkelstein.
Thanks so much, guys. I am here with the senior manager of the Max basketball team and a good friend of mine, Mr. Jacob Finkelstein. Jacob, how are you enjoying the game?
I love it. I'm loving it. These guys are playing their hearts out, giving everything they got, and they're just playing YU basketball. It's beautiful.
What's it been like for you to be the manager of this team and to see so many of these great seniors move on from the team?
Oh man, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get them, but they were.
Difficulties.
Yeah, he doesn't know it, but that's okay. Max up 25.
10:50 to play. Regular season finale here for the Maccabees.
Ooh, that's a slick pass. I want to see someone take a shot that they don't normally take. Give me Jacobowitz mid-range, maybe Armstrong mid-range. I think Adi Markovic just tried to nutmeg one of the defenders. Did not work out, unfortunately. That's a travel. Okay.
Up ahead, Jacobowitz gets it to go. Alone Jacobowitz, almost a dunk. This crowd was ready to bust his roof off. Mikos, strong drive. They're going to say it's on the ground.
That's a great call. The refs on the floor. Max going to call timeout here with 10:18 to play, up 27.
Max by 27. We'll see after the break.
Hey Max fans, this is Joseph Gittler, YU class of 1996, founder and chairman of Leket Israel. The skies are reopening, so come and volunteer with us in Israel as soon as you make it here. Please also consider supporting us as you think about your charity. And of course, go Max!
Welcome back in to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Yehoshua Segal, Zach Tuchman on the call. Max by 27. We want to give a big shout out to assistant coach Yoni Cohen tonight, who is watching the game from Israel. He's a critical piece to the Max success, and along with all the wonderful assistant coaches. Also, mazel tov to assistant coach Eli Katz on his son's bris this past Friday. May he be zocher to see him be a Talmud Chacham and a future Max player.
Yeah, 4:56 a.m. Israel time for Coach Cohen. Is that a late night or an early morning, Yehoshua?
Great question. Great question.
Vasikin right around the corner. Maybe a little early Daf Yomi shear, potentially. With the Seforim Sale, you never know.
one, another rejection.
I want to see Armstrong, Zucker, and Jokobowitz out there at the same time if we can. I don't know if we're going to get it, though.
That might be, I don't even know the stats. That might be the largest the largest unit on the floor.
Hey, maybe with Terrell,
in Max history.
The triplet towers.
Triplet towers. Batesh for the career high. No good. He stays at 12 points. Markovich, he drives it for Armstrong. Looks corner. It's Leibowitz. Baseline drive. Leibowitz floater. No. Leibowitz hustle play. And oh my gosh, he goes flying into the third row. A little Derek Jeter for Max Leibowitz.
Yeah, the crowd applauding the effort of Max Leibowitz. Someone forgot to remind him he's not a Valley Torah anymore. This is vintage Max Leibowitz here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen a player go into the stands like that before. That was pretty wild. You gotta be ready, even in the third row.
Yeah, every seat here is so close to the floor. We've definitely spoken about that topic before. As some contact, but Mello will just pull up from there, and Armstrong basically takes it out of the basket and runs with it. Zucker showing off his handles. Now it's Markovich. Cross court. Batesh, career high this time. No, Zucker, offensive glass, goes up strong, reverse, and taken by the Bears. And one. We are standing by. S.J. Tannenbaum is with Ofek Reef.
Yeshiva University Maccabees team, a good friend of mine as well as a great player. Ofek, obviously a lot of the players graduating from this team are great players, stars of the team. Yeah. What do you think is going to be the situation for the team next year without some of these great players?
You know, we all learned a great deal from, Ryan, Gabe, all the seniors that are graduating this year, and we just have to take that into consideration next year and use what they taught us. Alone is a perfect example. He hustles when he gets those minutes. He puts it in. So whether Ryan decides to come back, most likely not happening. Gabe decides to come back for a semester. We just got to take what we have. We can't be greedy with what we got.
Well, we could try to tell him right now. I know he's on the bench. We could tell him, Gabe, we want you. Come back. He'll see it on the broadcast after the game. Last question we got for you, Ofek. You're going to be a senior next year. What does that mean to you? What responsibilities are you going to try to hone going into next season as a senior?
Just everything that Gabe and the captains this year showed. You definitely have to have leadership, and there's certain ways to talk to different people, right? I can't go yell at one kid if I see that he shuts down in practice. I can't do that in a game. So, just leading by example and showing at the beginning of the year in practice what our expectations are going to be and what we're going for. I think that's going to be really helpful.
Great answers, Ofek. Always a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you, SJ.
We wish you the best for the rest of this season and next year as well. Here with Ofek Reef of the YU Max.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, sisters. Plural. I miss you all. Dad, I'll see you next week on Tuesday. I'm excited.
Ofek Reef of the Max. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Esh. This has been a real treat. A lot of sideline suits here tonight. Getting everyone in the Max Stern Athletic Center involved on this broadcast, bringing them to you at home. It's really been wonderful. Jordan Armstrong with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm surprised SJ hasn't brought out multiple suits with all these interviews here tonight. Maybe a little wardrobe change each time, but probably should have told him that before the game. It's a little idea for next time, maybe.
Yeah, who knows what playoff SJ will look like. Will he bring out a different colored suit? Well, light blue maybe? He's giving a big thumbs up. I don't know what that's to, but it's possible.
Do we get a customized Max suit potentially?
Ooh, a custom Max suit. SJ, get it ready.
Maybe some face paint. Some face paint with a number, maybe?
Oh, Misha Nifta's on their chance. Hey, is this the earliest they've ever started? There are 7 minutes and 53 seconds left. 25-point advantage for the folks from Washington Heights.
It is early, but luckily for us, we have 2 full months of the month of Adar this year. Those of you watching at home, Yehoshua will explain what that means.
Oh, will I? Batesh? Will this be a yes? His career high. It's 15 for Aaron Batesh.
I'll leave him in career highs for Batesh, career high for Max Leibowitz. Great game all around for Max.
Gist, wing 3 off the mark as Zucker runs in transition.
Oh, Batesh is open again.
It goes right back to him. Top of the key, it's Leibowitz. Floater. My gosh, he double clutch. No good. Outlet for Mikos, and now Markovic has got it. Open floor. Markovic for Leibowitz. Zucker, will he take a 3? No, he won't, but Leibowitz will. And count it for Max Leibowitz.
Oh, but the arrow for Max Leibowitz as well. He's got 16 now to lead the way for the Max. Crowd was chanting a little bit earlier for Ryan Boker. We'll see if he gets a couple minutes here at the end. Alon Jakobowicz set the check back in.
We also want to wish a huge happy birthday to Bill Griss, an 87-year-old YU alum who watches every single game from his home in Atlanta, Georgia on Max Live. Thank you. Happy birthday, Bill. And if you want a shout out in front of thousands of people, have an upcoming birthday, you want to celebrate with the entire community, let us know by emailing us at YUMaxLive. That's YUMaxLive@gmail.com. We will announce all shout outs and birthdays during Tuesday night's broadcast of the Skyline quarterfinals.
Yeah, last shout out I just want to make is to 12-year-old big Max fan, Sam Edery, watching at home. He watches every single game at home. Big shout out to Sam Edery. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and the community we've built through Max Live and the outpouring support we've had from so many people legitimately across the world means the world to all of us here putting this production together. And with that opportunity, I'll just transition for 1 second. We generally do the thank yous a little later in the game. But to our president, executive producer, and director, Akiva Poppers, that man has put in so much work to make this broadcast and this team what it is today. He deserves so much of the credit, and his work ethic and the way he runs this entire production is just second to none. And that's been stated by people who aren't even part of this broadcast, part of our community, and it's pretty obvious the work that he puts in as Oren Batesh can't connect on the 3. And at this time, we'd also like to thank Director Ezra Jacobs, Technical Director Aharon Traurig, Associate Producer Ari Schopf, Segment Producer David Price, Cameraman Shmuel Gopin, Ben Zukerman, and Derek Fuller, along with Moshe Redchester, Daniel Malul as well, sitting with us in the booth for all his help and his commentary this season. Charlie Bentheim, so many others who have really just done so much to make Max Live the #1 broadcast in the nation. Sitting by with Morty Leifer, Gabe Leifer's father, it's SJ Tannenbaum.
Thank you so much, guys. Continuing with the streak of legendary interviews, I'm joined here by Mr. Morty Leifer, father of, you guessed it, Max R. Gabe Leifer. Mr. Leifer, what's it like to be here tonight, hearing the long list of awards and accolades that Gabe got before the game? What's it like for you to be here seeing him in his last Max regular season home game?
Well, I guess the presumption is that this is his last match. I don't want to, open up a whole Pandora's box, but there's been talk about having Gabriel come back again next year.
Really?
No, this is
Listen, we interviewed Ofek before. I know all the fans would love to see Gabe again, but on that point, we got to ask our next question. Everyone wants to know as well. We asked Mrs. Terrell. We're asking all the players' parents tonight. What is the next step for Gabe Leifer after YU?
The next step is basically Gabriel going out into the world and just being Gabriel in his very unique, special, humble self, where he puts 1,000% into everything that he does at every moment in time. Always looking out for the next person, thinking of himself last, but whatever he does really for the benefit of all those around him.
He does a lot. We covered it earlier in the season. Full-time real estate tax associate, PwC, master's program, married, basketball player. He does so many things. Mr. Morty Leifer, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck to Gabe after his time at YU. We're going to miss him. Hopefully we get him back, but we understand if he has to go on and do other things. Thank you so much for your time. Here with Mr. Morty Leifer, father of Gabriel Leifer. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, SJ. Entertaining as always. Jalen Gist at the line for 2. 1-1. And 1. SJ's suit was blinding me. I couldn't see.
Yeah, we got Ryan Boker getting his first action. He's in the game and on the scoreboard with a foul. They have him on the scoreboard as number 45. I don't think we have number 45. Ethan Lasko was 41 for about a half, but Ryan Boker's number 35. Oh, he wants to shoot.
Is Boker going to shoot it?
I want to see him pull it.
The 6'6 senior from Lincolnwood, Illinois. Will he shoot it? I think he might. They're giving him the space. The bench is asking for it. The fans are asking for it.
He's open again.
Here it comes. Ryan Boker for three. In and out. As Halpert gives Williams a little push. Now he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, Arya Halpert using the body foul for Arya Halpert. Tried to go straight up. Not going to make a difference if you use your body to interfere with the player, and that's exactly what happened there. Arya Halpert repping number 23. I'm not really sure why he picked number 23. Could be any array of reasons.
If you were guessing, who do you think it is?
That's a great question.
What's the inspiration for that number?
Probably Magic Johnson backwards.
Was not expecting that one. Because Williams hits the second free throw. And we're going to take this opportunity to send it back. We're sorry about the technical difficulties before. We are sending it back to S.J. Tannenbaum, standing by with senior manager Jacob Finkelstein.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined once again by Mr. Jacob Finkelstein, senior manager of the Max. We're sorry about before we cut out due to some technical difficulties. But, Mr. Jacob Finkelstein, what is it like for you to be here tonight? What's it been like for you as a senior manager of the team, watching this team and watching these seniors who are eventually going to be moving on?
It's absolutely magical. I can't believe for some of these guys that this is their last go around. But you know what? It's been just absolutely amazing. Just to see their work, their dedication to the game, their dedication to to the team is just unparalleled to anything I've ever seen.
What is your next stage going to be after YU? You're a senior, obviously. We wish you the best. Mazel tov on graduating. What's the next step for Jacob Finkelstein after his time at YU?
So as of now, I'm a part-time supplemental instructor for the CAT school here at Yeshiva University. But I'm looking to work in sports. I'm looking for full-time positions in marketing, PR, maybe HR, not really sure. But if any sports execs are listening and watching, thank you for tuning in. And I'll be sure to send you my resume.
Listen, if you're a sports executive listening right now, hit up my boy Jacob Finkelstein. He's great. We're teammates on baseball. We're friends. Great guy, team manager for the Max. Here with Jacob Finkelstein. Jacob, mazel tov on your time at YU. Best of luck going forward. Back to you guys in the booth.
S.J. Tannenbaum, you're amazing. Jacob Finkelstein, we wish you the best, along with the rest of the seniors as well. Halpert, the three, no. But Jakubowicz just almost picks it out of midair. 3 minutes to play. Bears ball.
How about Zach Muller checking into the game?
5'10 junior from California, also Schopf. He played with Eitan Halpert at Schopf.
Yeah, a couple of sets of teammates on the team. A lot of Los Angeles bodies on this team. One Los Angeles, Max Liebwitz out for Zachary Muller. I think he was actually injured for a few games, so first action for him in a while.
Yeah, I'm counting 4 on the roster. I think I'm accurate. Excuse me, 5. Five players from California. We'll get the little wedgie on the rim.
And we got everything here tonight.
$81-58, 2:53 to play. Jakubowicz takes it away. He's in the open floor. Gives for Landau. Ryan Boker thinks about the three, doesn't take it this time. He goes to work on the block. Inside Jakubowicz, and the Bears have it. 2.5 to play, and it's really fun and entertaining Saturday night game here in Washington Heights. Grist to three, no good. It's been a while since the Max have put up some points. They've been stuck at 81 for quite some time. Also, stay tuned for the post game. We have an interview with Max Leibowitz, the graduating senior, having a career night. SJ Tannenbaum will stand by with him as Ryan Boker comes away with the loose ball. Muller running the point, gives for Landau. Thinks about it, inside. Jakobowicz fouled. Oh, almost gets it to drop, but he'll go to the line for two.
A great use of the pump there, or at least patience there by Alon Jakobowicz. Gets the defender to fly into the... There's some MVP chants in the crowd.
There's a lot of MVP chants in the crowd.
Could be for Alon, could be for Arya Halpert, could be for a lot of different
Could
people.
be for Max Leibowitz, who's sitting on the bench.
Could be for anyone. Could be for me. That's unlikely.
It's probably not. It's probably not. Though, Zach, you're our MVP.
I appreciate that. Means a lot. I get criticized at a lot of Shabbos tables.
Same. Welcome to the club. Beltre. We're going to get a timeout.
We did not get a chance to applaud Chris Mikos, probably leaving the court for his last game of his career. He put up tonight. He put on a show, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. Just an excellent career there for the superstar for the Bears, Chris Mikos. Just want to give a shout out to him as he leaves the court probably for the last time.
NCSY Summer is the premier summer trip provider for Jewish teens across the world with over 20-plus programs spanning the U.S., Israel, and Europe. NCSY Summer has a program for you. Visit summer.ncsy.org to learn more and choose your summer experience today. Also, join the Seforim Sale at 1 p.m. on Sunday for a Zoom event featuring Shir Lincoln Sheps, creator and publisher of The Layers Project, and Rachel Herkman, clinical director of The Layers Project. Additionally, the sale will be open on President's Day starting at noon. We are also excited to announce that the Seforim Sale is being extended through Sunday, February 27th. Again, Max Leibowitz coming up post-game. 1:54 to play. Max by 24 here on Senior Night. For those of you joining us, remember Tuesday night, right back here at the Max Stern Athletic Center, Yeshiva University playoffs. Quarterfinals of the Skyline Conference playoffs.
I believe it's against Sarah Lawrence.
It's against Merchant Marine.
I think it's against Sarah Lawrence.
We'll get that info for you. It's against Purchase, excuse me. It's home against Purchase. A lot of seating changes today over Shabbos as things were finally being finalized. As Farmingdale State captures the 1 seed and Yeshiva sits in the 3 seed. Jakubowicz, hook, yes sir! Alon Jakubowicz gets one to drop.
Great post move there by Jakubowicz. Left the defender in his tracks. And a little baby hook.
Corner doesn't go down, but rebounded by Sheehan. Oh, rejected. That's Zach Muller as it stays with the Bears. 1:06 to play. 26-point advantage for the Max.
Alon Jakubowicz showing us his prowess on both ends of the floor. The little baby hook on one end, and then the swat on this end. Sounds like they want more Max. They'll get him at the post-game interview if they're watching on MaxLive.com.
Yeah, maybe they'll run out of here straight to their dorm room. Oh, open floor. Here we go. Jakubowicz, open floor. He's hacked, and it goes up for the slam.
The Bears not giving an inch tonight. Alon Jakubowicz was going for the highlight reel, and the Bears were just not having any of it. If they want to be on a YU poster outside, that would have been the time to let him throw that one down, but not allowing it here. But he will go to the line for 2 shots.
Misses on the first.
How about Jakubowicz padding the stat sheet? 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks, 3 steals. Not bad.
Beltre. Sheehan now driving the baseline. Looks like a little clear out, no call. As Gist, no good. Out for Jakubowicz. Jakubowicz again, no, gives for Boker. Pull a pop. No good as Halper flies in, can't convert it. Shot clock turned off. Again, stay tuned. Max Leibowitz postgame. As it doesn't go down, it's Gav Landau with the rebound. 10 seconds to play. Big hand. As the regular season comes to a close, Max finish at 23-2. An excellent season. Playoffs Tuesday night against Purchase right here in the Max Athletic Center. Max Leibowitz coming up on the other side of the break. We thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. Post-game show coming up right after this.
My story started with a letter in the mail. I took my first steps in New York and felt the energy all around me.
I connected with my Rebbe on the first day of Shir.
My story was learning that the mitochondria is more than just the powerhouse of the cell.
I made my painting from scratch, like really from scratch.
My roommates came here from 4 different countries. We lit one menorah together.
My story was practice every night.
Chavruta every night.
Subway rides, city lights.
In my story, my name was in the headlines.
The bylines.
The University Museum.
My story was my internship at the Supreme Court.
Dancing with the Israeli flag in Times Square.
My story was participating in the only hackathon, not on Shabbat.
The Career Center found me my first job at a top business analytics firm.
My story was becoming best friends with my chavruta.
And holding that NCAA trophy.
My story started here.
My story is just beginning.
In the Max Third Athletic Center, SJ Tannenbaum standing by with Max Leibowitz.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm standing here.
Yes.
Oh, hello. How do you do?
Maxie Leibowitz is in the house. Yeah, baby, yeah.
How's Mrs. Laurel Terrell, mother of Ryan Terrell? I'm here with Mr. Max Leibowitz and his lovely wife, Daniela Leibowitz. Guys, what's it like to be here tonight watching Max play? Max, what's it like for you in your final home game as a Mac? You get putting on a stunning performance, a lovely picture. It's going to look great in your house. What's going through your mind right now?
I don't know. Just happy to be on the team, honestly. Thankful for the opportunity to play on the team and be able to come here and just play basketball. It's a fun time.
What was that extra drive that was in you tonight to put on such a great performance? Obviously, the fans were behind you, dove into the stands. Clearly, a lot of effort put in and physical. Where did that all come from?
I don't know. Just I think it's all the 3 years of being here, and all that the energy you try to bring to practice every day. You try to bring it for the guys. So just trying to take it from the practice, put it into the game. Just do it for the guys, honestly.
100%. Now, Max. Final question we got to ask you. Everyone's wondering at home. Obviously, you and I have a season on the baseball team together, but what is the next step for Max Leibowitz after his time at YU comes to a close?
That's a great question. I think I'm definitely going to just enjoy spending my lovely time with my wife, Daniela, and I don't know, and just shout out to my dad and my mom and my family. Thank you guys. I know you guys are watching back home in LA. I'm just really thankful for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you so much for the time, Max. Daniela, I hope you guys had a great time at the game. Max and Daniela Leibowitz, senior night 2022. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, SJ. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Max win by 26. Finish the season 23-2. We'll see you Tuesday night. For our president, Akiva Poppers, SJ Tannenbaum, Zach Tuchman, I'm Yehoshua Segal saying have a good night from Washington Heights.